Hello everyone, welcome to my yoga class. My name is Alana and I'm with the City of Vaughan. Hope everyone is keeping well and safe. We're going to get started. Make sure you have water. If you have yoga blocks, place them off to the side. And if you have a yoga strap or a belt or a towel, works just as well. So when you are ready, roll your mats out, sit yourself in a comfortable position, place your palms gently onto your lap facing up. Some of you may want to sit on a pillow, some of you may want to even sit on a block. Whatever you feel, whatever makes you comfortable, go ahead and do so. Remember, you are here for yourself, being mindful of where you're at, listening to your body and working with what you've got today. Roll the shoulders back and down. Just sit up nice and tall. If you're comfortable to close your eyes, feel free to do so. If not, just stay with me here. Softening your facial muscles, relax your jaw, softening your cheeks, softening your forehead. Relax your belly. Just feel the sits bones root down onto your mat. Let your spine grow nice and tall, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Good job, everyone. Let's just take a moment here to slow the breath down, taking the time to connect to the breath as you inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, exhale. You want to try and slow your breath down, so take the time to focus on the breath. Take this time to scan your body. See if you're holding on to any tension, any unwanted stress, knots in your neck. Send your breath there. Let it go. Trying to keep your thoughts to the perimeters of your mat as you move with me, getting out of your head, getting into your bodies. We're going to start by wiggling our fingers and toes, bringing sensation back into our bodies. And just take your arms out to a T, thumbs up. Push those elbows slightly behind the shoulders. Feel the stretch here into the back of the shoulders. Relax your shoulders down. Don't do this. Open the chest up. Holding it here. Breathing through your stretch. Bring your thumbs down towards your mat. Push back. Different kind of stretch. Still into the shoulders. Relax your shoulders. This tends to happen. Bring them down. Good job, everyone. Take your hands, interlock them behind your back. Knuckles down towards your mat. Pull those shoulders back and down. Tilt your chin to your chest. Going to feel a nice stretch here down the back of the neck. Breathing in and out through your nose. And slowly release. All right, let's bring our arms above our head as you inhale, palms to touch. Exhale through your mouth, palms to heart center. We're going to do that 2 more times. Great big inhale, lifting up. Exhale, palms to heart center. 1 more time. Inhale. Let it go. Coming into our twist. Take your left hand to your right knee. Take your right hand behind you. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale to your twist and look over that right shoulder. Sitting up as tall as you can. Working on that twist. See if you can look a little bit deeper and further over the right shoulder. And slowly come back to center. Right hand, left knee. Take your left hand behind you this time. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. Again, exhaling and looking over that left shoulder. Slowly bringing yourself back to center. Up you come onto all fours into a tabletop position. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Stick your toes into your mat. Feel the stretch into the soles of your feet, and let's do some cat and cow. As you inhale, bring your head and your hips up, tailbone to the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, looking to your belly button. Inhale, head and hips up, tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine, draw your belly button up. Inhale, head and hips up, tailbone up, shoulders open. And exhale to round. One more time here. Inhale. Exhale, rounding your spine. Coming back into a neutral spine, toes onto your mat. Let's come into our bird and dog. Send your right leg back, toes down. If your balance is with you, bring that left arm up. So see if you can lift the right leg up. Don't let it hang here. Keep it at hip level, shoulders soft. Let the left fingertips reach forward. Breathing in and out through your nose. For 5, shoulders nice and soft. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that palm and knee onto your mat. Change it up. Left leg extends out, toes down, hips down. Bring that leg up, hip level. See if you can bring the right arm up, holding it here. Keep your core nice and strong. 5, 4, 3 more. Soften the shoulders. 2, and 1. Bring your palm, bring your knee onto your mat. Walk your hands out a little bit in front of your shoulders. Curl your toes into your mat. Lift your knees off your mat. Push back and up, and bring yourself up into that very first downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Bending one knee at a time. Looking to your toes, softening the back of your neck. Make sure your palms are flat to your mat. Fingers are facing forward. And just take your time here, stretching and lengthening your hamstrings. And then when you feel ready, bring your heels onto your mat, look to your toes, and hold it here. Couple of breaths, in and out through your nose. You've got this. Strong biceps beside your ears as you lift your hips up and back. 3 more breaths. If you ever need to take a break, just bring your knees onto your mat. Join us when you can. Otherwise, hang here with me. Look towards your hands and walk your feet up to the top of your mat. First 2 fingers, grab hold of the big toes or place your palms to a block or your shins. Crown of the head reaching down, elbows out to either sides of the room. And let the torso sink down to the thighs. Feel the stretch here into those hamstrings. Breathing in and out through your nose. Slowly bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, hands to your hips, and roll up nice and slow, bringing your head up last. Good job, everyone. We're going to meet at the top of our mat, and we're going to move through 1 or 2 sun salutations. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, palms to shins. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, look straight ahead. Exhale, place your palms flat, bend your knees as you step one foot, and then the other foot back into a nice strong plank. Holding it here. Hips in line with the shoulders. Don't let the hips sag. Don't let the hips come up. Holding it for 5. Knees to your mat if you need to modify at any time. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower yourself down onto your mats. Up into a up dog or cobra. Lift your thighs, curl your toes, push back, and bring yourself back to your down dog. Take a moment here. Catch your breath. Palms flat, hips up to the sky. Remember, you can always take more of a break by bringing your knees onto your mat at any time. Walk your hands back towards your feet this time. Slowly bend your knees. Sweep your arms up. Inhale into your chair pose. Drop your hips, shoulders soft. Holding it here, nice and strong. For 5. Sitting back into those heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly inhale, stand up nice and tall. As you exhale, hinge forward into a passive forward bend. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Sway your hips gently here, side to side. Let the crown of your head just reach down for your mat, softening the back of that neck. Slowly bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, hands to your hips, and up you come. All right. Sorry. Sorry. Starting at the back of your mat this time. We're going to inhale our arms up. As you exhale, hinge forward, bring your palms to your mat. Bend your knees and walk your hands out to the top of your mat as you come into a nice strong plank. Good job. Holding it here, nice and strong, for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Dandasana. Come on down to your mat. Inhale to your cobra. As you exhale, push back, downward dog. Right foot flat to your mat, left leg up to the sky, and step your left foot to the top of your mat. Right foot to the back of your mat. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale to our high lunge. Soften your shoulders, let the fingertips reach up, let your hips reach down. Hold it here, nice and strong for 3, 2, 1. Place your palms together, bring them to your heart center, hinge forward into our twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee and into that twist. Holding it here. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Place your palms on either side of that left foot. Place your right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale, windmill those arms open. Warrior 2. Widen your stance. Open up those arms, looking over your left fingertips. Tailbone tucked under. Shoulders soft. Bring your left elbow to your left thigh. Right arm up and over your head. Beautiful stretch here for the right side of your body. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in and out through your nose. Slowly back up. Warrior 2. Flip that left palm up and hinging back. Exalted warrior. Beautiful stretch here for the left side. Don't hold your breath. Use your breath. And slowly release. Hands onto your hips. Heel toe that right foot back in. Straighten out your legs. Left toes are still facing forward. Coming into a full triangle. Arms out to a T. Just send your hip, your right hip towards the back wall. And bring your left hand down towards your left foot. Turn to look up into your right hand. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hips. Good job, everyone. Breathe. We're going to move from here into our balancing pose, our half moon. You're going to bend your left knee. Those of you that have a block, grab your block, place it in front of you. Shift the weight forward onto the left foot. Lift the right leg up. Those of you who feel a little bit more confident, lift your right arm up. See if you can turn to look into your right hand. Stay with me. Good job, everyone. Just breathe. Do the best you can. Slowly bend your left knee. Bring your right foot down. Windmill your hands back to the top of your mat. Stepping your left foot back into downward dog. Stay here or follow me through a flow as you inhale forward to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Catch your breath. Put your knees to your mat if you need more of a rest. Place your left foot flat, right leg comes up. This time we step the right foot to the top of our mat. Left foot goes to the back of your mat. Left ankle above your left toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hips down. Shoulders soft, fingertips reach up. Let the hips sink. Feel the stretch into that left hip flexor. Palms together, bring them to your heart center. We're all hinging forward and moving to our twist. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Move into your twist as you look over the right elbow. Good job, everyone. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn myself around so that my back is not towards you. Back to center, palms down. Place your left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Windmill and open up those arms. Warrior two. Soften your hips. Relax your shoulders. Good job. Holding it here. Let's bring the right elbow to the right thigh. Stretch overhead with the left arm. Careful not to come down forwards. Feel the stretch all the way down the left side of your body. Awesome. Back up. Warrior two. Flip that right palm up and hinge back. Reach up and over, just till you feel the stretch down the right side. And slowly release. Again, we're going to shorten our stance. Grab a block if you'd like a block. Place it in front of you. Shorten your stance. Bring that left foot in closer towards you. Straighten your legs. Right toes are still facing forward. And what you're going to do, take your arms out to a T. Send your hips back towards the left. Hinge forward and just place your right foot, your right hand on your right foot or shin or block. You can use your block into your triangle. Open up that left shoulder, look into your left hand, open up that hip. Breathe. Beautiful job, everyone. Bending the right knee. Grab your block if you want to, and into our half moon. Lift the left leg up. Toes flexed. Lean into it. Open the shoulder. Looking up into that hand. And if you fall out like I just did, which happens, come back. Not an easy pose to hold. Takes a lot of focus. Take your time. Good job, everyone. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend your right leg, left foot to your mat. We're going to take our toes out and come into our goddess pose. Bend your knees. Bring those elbows up. Bend the elbows and take them behind the shoulders. Sit low into your plie. Relax your shoulders, holding it here for 10. 9, 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Hands to your hips. We're going to heel toe our feet back together. We're going to meet at the back of our mat, and we're going to move into our pigeon pose. Right at the back of your mat. Inhale, arms up. I want you to exhale and hinge forward. Bend your knees, walk your hands out, and back to your down dog. Let's place the left foot flat, right leg comes up, right knee bends, right foot flexed, onto your left toes, and bring your right knee to settle behind the right wrist, straight left leg behind you. Sitting up nice and tall as you inhale, exhale, walk the torso down. Rest your forehead on stacked fists, stacked wrists, or all the way down onto your mat. Nice stretch here for that right glute. Soften the torso, breathing through your stretch. And slowly bring yourself up, walk your hands back towards you. We're coming into another stretch here for the left quad. You're going to bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand, grab your foot, if you can. Work with what you've got. You may just be able to bend the knee. You may not be able to grab the foot just yet. All a work in progress. Breathe. And slowly release, palms to your mat. Curl your left toes and send your right foot back. Downward dog. Good job, everyone. Right foot flat, left leg comes up. Bend the knee, flex your foot onto the right toes as you bring the left knee to rest behind the left wrist. Straight right leg behind you. Sit up nice and tall to lengthen and release. Bring your forehead to rest where it's comfortable for you. Soften the torso. Breathe through the stretch. Slowly up you come. We're going to bend that right knee, and if you can, reach back for the right foot. Feel the stretch into the right quad. The more you pull your foot in towards you, the deeper the stretch. Good job, everyone. And slowly, slowly release. All right, bring yourself to sit onto your mat. Coming into a nice strong boat pose. Sit up nice and tall, leaning back. Lift your feet off your mat. Lift your arms above your head. Soften your shoulders. Keep the knees soft or not. You can lengthen the legs. Whatever feels good for you. You can even keep your palms to your mat. Hold it here, nice and strong. Shoulders relaxed. Core nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into your chest to counter pose. One more time. Step your feet out. Sit up nice and tall, leaning back. Some of you may feel the stretch right here, and this is where you want to stay today. That's okay. Those of you that want to take it a little further, lift your feet off your mat. See if you can lift your arms above your head. Breathe, holding it here. For 5, 4, soften the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Back to our counter pose. Awesome job, everyone. Stretch that left leg out. Bring your right foot into the left thigh. If you're using a strap, wrap your strap around the sole of the left foot. Otherwise, what I want you to do, sit up nice and tall, pushing the right foot into the left thigh, feeling the stretch into the inner right hip. You're going to inhale, arms up. As you exhale, reach forward. So you're going to either reach for your toes, pull on your strap or your towel. Just allow the torso to sink down towards the thigh. Soften the shoulders. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. And slowly, slowly release. Bring yourself back up. Straighten out your right leg, left foot to your right inner thigh. Push that foot into the inner thigh till you feel the stretch into the left side, the left hip. Take your strap if you're using it as you wrap it around the right foot. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure that right foot is flexed. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Breathe. Let the torso sink. And slowly, slowly release. Bring yourself up. All right. Take your strap off to the side. Bring the soles of your feet together. If you can, bring your heels in as close as you can towards you. Interlock your hands around the toes. Butterfly the knees up and down here. Nice stretch for the inner thighs and for the hips. Relax your shoulders. Just breathe through your stretch. We're going to go into a really deep stretch here for the hips and the inner thighs into our cobbler's pose. Soften your shoulders. As you inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, hinging forward. Looking a foot or two in front of your own feet. Relax your shoulders. Just focus on pushing the feet into one another till you feel the stretch into your inner thighs and hips. Breathe. You got this. Stay with me here. And slowly, slowly release. All right. We're going to take our legs astride. Toes are up towards the ceiling. You're going to rock the pelvis forward. So you're sitting on the front of your pelvis. Toes are flexed up. If you have a block, you can place a block in front of you if you'd like. Some of you are just going to hinge forward and you're going to already feel the stretch into your inner thighs and hips. Some of you who are a little bit more flexible are going to grab your toes. And some of you may be able to bring your elbows, your palms to your mat. It really doesn't matter where you are, it's where you go. So the most important thing is just to feel the stretch right now into the inner thighs and hips. As you do this, you will become more and more flexible. You will go further. Holding your breath and trying to be as relaxed as you can in a stretch that is very uncomfortable is key to helping you go to the next level. It sounds a little weird, but the more you just come back to your breath, calm your body down, the further you will hinge forward into that stretch. Maybe not today, perhaps the next time you do this pose. Stay with me here. Close your eyes if you can and breathe. Just breathe through your stretch. Focus on the stretch. Focus on the inner thighs. Focus on the hips. That's where you want to feel it, nowhere else. Keep your toes flexed. Keep your shoulders soft. Good job, everyone. Slowly, wherever you are, walk your hands back towards you and bring your legs together. All right. We're just going to loosen it up here. Shake the legs up. We're going to bring our feet to the outer edges of our mat, palms to our mat, and we're going to windshield wiper the knees, sorry. You're going to feel a good stretch here into the hips as you bring each knee down. Really good stretch. Couple more times to either side. and then come back to center. Walk your feet into the middle of your mat. We're going to bring ourselves to lie on our backs, so all the way down, nice and slow, and bring your knees to your chest. Rest your head and shoulders onto your mat. Bring your palms to your knees. Gently rock your side to side. That should feel really good. We are going to move into a reclining butterfly pose. But before we do that, we're going into a twist. Bring the soles of your feet onto your mat. Take your arms out to a T position. Palms are up. Let your knees both drop over to the left and look back to your right hand. Make sure your shoulders are flat on your mat. Don't lift the right shoulder up in order to go deeper to your twist. And slowly bring yourself back to center. This time the knees drop to the right. You're going to look back to your left hand. And slowly make your way back to center, this time moving into our reclining butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Bring your feet in as close as you can towards you in order to feel the stretch into your inner thighs and hips. And gently bring your arms above your head. You're going to feel a nice stretch here into the core. You're going to feel a nice stretch here into your inner thighs and hips. Softening the torso, lower back to your mat, closing your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so, and coming back to your breath. And we're going to move from here into our final pose, Shavasana. Bring your arms alongside your body, stretching your legs out and taking your feet hip or mat distance apart. So those of you that have lower back problems, you may choose just to keep the knees soft, keeping the soles of your feet flat to your mat. Otherwise, feet are at outer edges of your mat or hip distance apart, and just softening your bodies down, letting go, allowing the back side of your body to sink closer to your mat. Choosing to close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Your palms are facing up to receive energy, or they may be down to help you feel more grounded. All you're doing here is coming back to that beautiful breath, feeling the belly and the chest rise as you inhale, and coming back down when you exhale. Stay with me here, keeping your thoughts to the perimeters of your mat, focusing on your breath and nothing else. Everything is soft. Softening your facial muscles, unclenching that jaw that is always clenched. Just let it go. Softening your cheeks, relax your forehead. The more relaxed you are in Shavasana, the more your body gets to benefit, reaping all the benefits from the practice. Stay with me here, softening your shoulders. Just focusing on that breath. Those of you that wish to stay here a little longer, go ahead and do so. Those of you that wish to make your way out of Shavasana, gently open your eyes, wiggling your fingers and wiggle your toes. Gently rotate the ankles and the wrists, taking it in one direction, lubricating these joints. Take your time. And then just reverse it. Bring your legs together, leave them on your mat. Raise those arms above your head. Give yourself a full body stretch. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, soften down. Bend your knees, bring them into your chest, palms to your shins. We're going to circle these knees, taking it in one direction. The bigger the circle, the bigger area in the lower back you get to massage. And then just reverse it, taking it in the opposite direction. And bring yourself back to center. Bring the soles of your feet onto your mat. Roll onto your right side into a fetal position. Bring your right arm above your head. Take a moment here just to think about 3 things that you're so grateful for. One of them being that you've just moved your body in a beautiful, gentle yoga flow. You can pick another 2 things. And slowly, when you feel ready, use that left hand and up you come to a seated position. Let's take a nice big deep inhale together. Bring your arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, palms to your heart center. It was my pleasure, my honor to guide you through your practice today. I wish you all a beautiful, safe day ahead. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, everyone.